advice. How do I deal with a man who left us, me and my kid, suffering 4 years ago? He got married, got a kid with the woman. The kid is 2 years old, divorced the second wife, and he came back crying, saying he wants his first family. I feel like he is playing with my innocent mind. Girl, ain't nothing innocent about you. He
Absolutely
left
no.
you, he found a new family, and I feel like sometimes you go back, you spin the block for your ego. Like there's usually like no interest or anything. It's because you've just been rejected in one situation, and now you're spinning the block because I cannot be with myself. I can't stand to be single on my own. I don't know how to live on my own. I don't know how to do things for myself, because he's gone from one household and now he wants to come back to your household. So it's one of those, I just don't want to be alone. And it's too much of an effort to find a new girl to start dating and to do all of these things. And she may not be as innocent as you are. So now here he is spinning the block. Miss Girl, he left you and he was very aware of what he was doing. He left you, started a new family. When that did not work out, he now wants to spin the block. So just checking if you're still stupid, if you still want to, me, I'm not advocating for you to get back together. Usimrudie. Kwani 4 years you did not survive. So you survived. Continue surviving, babes.
The heart wants what it wants,
Ah,
wants,
pana.
wants, wants, wants,
Washana
wants,
nayo.
wants, 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 wants. The heart wants what it wants, wants, wants. Rudy. Me, this is what I do. In my mind, I'm like, clearly you haven't learned this lesson. So go back, upigwe kipigo cha pwa.
As many times
You keep
as
going.
you need to.
In fact, I tell you now, without even listening to me, the only words that you hear coming out of my mouth are, go back, You're Ariana Grande in that song of break up with your girlfriend because I'm bored. You are Ariana Grande. Unamwambia, I break up with the new mama because wewe unamtaka. Rudy, ona kile itaendeka. Huwezi jua, maybe amechange. Maybe he has changed. Maybe he's...
That sound advice if he's alone.
Listen.
But there's a child involved here.
No, see, kwani si mtoto ni mtoto wake.
Apana.
See, it's the father of your child.
Don't take your child through your nonsense.
Listen, it's the father of your child. That child is going to enjoy having the dad around. Go back, see what happens. When you learn your lesson the 50th time, because clearly the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th will not change anything. When you learn your lesson, you will never ask anybody. The only thing I can see here is that you have not learned your lesson. So go back, see what it happens. See, we're telling you it won't happen. Without the shadow of a doubt, I can tell you, without the shadow of a doubt, without fear of complication, compromise, or misunderstanding, I know exactly what's going to happen. This man is going to do you shege times 10. Because even last time he did small shege, you accepted. You said, this is the only problem, that he moved out, married someone else. This is the only issue. I can forgive him. Same thing with Fantana, saying, me, I've done that as well. I'm just looking at him and I'm going like, Diamond. Rudy, go back. Go. And then come back and tell us what happened. And then when the 7th time, when you decide, hey, you have had enough, you won't ask anybody, by them to ulizangi. Mutu uliza unajitoanga, odhiaga ukevi. Yani, kikuyu yangu imeshapo. You live living. You escape escaping. Nobody tells you nothing. You won't even ask advice from anybody at all. You will find a way to get out of that relationship. But because clearly you haven't learned that lesson, girl, do you? Mtoto ni wake, get into it. In fact, if you want, get a second child. I promise you, keep learning your lessons until the day you're tired. The lesson has sunk. Moving on really swiftly, let's talk about it. Oftentimes we talk about dealing with mental health, and especially now in the age of, there is so many, we can't even, in 5 minutes, I cannot summarize everything that has happened since January 1st till now. In 5 minutes, I cannot summarize it. There is so much happening, everything flying right, left, and center from every corner. And so it is very, very vital that we start to be very mindful of our mental health. So here are just extra tips, because we already know you're working on it. Here are some extra tips on how to make sure you are improving your mental health in this 2025.